Hey guys, so today we're doing for loops. Well, not just for loops, we're doing loops in general. There's different kinds of loops. So we're gonna start off with for loops. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what a loop is. So for those who don't know what a loop is when something is done repetitively or something is repeated. So like when you loop a song, let's say it goes boom, boom, clack, boom, 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 clack. When you loop that, it's just going to keep repeating boom, boom, clack, boom, 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 clack, depending how many times you want to repeat that. So let's do an example here. So we'll do for I equals to 0. This is the way it's formatted, by the way. And let's say I is less than or equal to 100, right? Then I plus plus. So what this plus plus here means, it pretty much just means increment. Increment is to add by 1. Increment by 1. So we're incrementing I by 1. So pretty much this is what we're saying. For the variable I, we're creating a new variable here, by the way. So you create a variable, you compare the variable, or pretty much, you just compare the value of the variable, and then you do an action to the variable. So for I equals 0, and I is less than or equal to 100, which is definitely less than 100, then meet this condition while I is less than or equal to 100. So then what we're going to do is echo I. This is what I. We're going to break here. I mean a line break and an actual loop break. We'll get into that just now. I mean in a little while. So let's do this. See, so it starts printing from 0 to 100. So it prints 0 all the way to 100. So it looped the echo, kept looping until it was less than or equal to 100. So once it hit equal to 100, it said, hey, that's it. The value equals to 100. We can stop printing things now. Boom. But let's say we hit, let's get back to break. And by the way, you can nest. Nesting is when you put one thing to another. Think about Inception, when Leonardo DiCaprio had a dream within a dream. You could call that some kind of nesting. A dream nested it within another dream. So you can nest conditions and statements into things. So let's do this. Let's say we wanted to stop it at 50, even though this says less than or equal to 100. Let's put if I equals to 50, right? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break. So break pretty much means stop the loop, break the loop. Because the thing is, let's say we didn't have this equal to here, and we just put, let's say we just took this off and we just put it to auto increment. It will cause an infinite loop and it will crash your browser because it's just gonna keep looping non-stop with no FUCKs given at all. You can catch my drift. So let's just say if I equals to 50, then just break it. So this is what that looks like. See, it hit 50, it stopped the loop, it broke it. Okay. So it went all the way from 0. It went from 0 all the way to 50, and since there was an if statement there that said if I equals to 50, just break the loop, it broke it. So how is this useful, you say? Well, how is this useful? Let's say you wanted to Let's say times equals to 40. Put times if we're gonna do this if I equals to 1, then we're gonna do echo I time, right? Else, but echo I times. Sorry. And let's just put a line break on all of this stuff. I'm here alternating between single quote and double quotes. I have that habit. So pretty much this is what we're saying. Times equals to 40. For I equals 0, so you're setting I to equal 0. You can even make, let's set this to equal to 7. For I equals 7, and I is less than or equal to times, which is the value of times, then increment the value of I. So what we put in here is, okay, this. If I equals to 1, then echo I time. I time, so is 1 time. Because you don't want 1 times, that makes no sense grammatically. So 1 time. Else, just put any number times. 0 times, 5 times, 30 times, 40 times. So let's do this. Let's refresh the page. See, it started from 7 because we changed the value of I to 7. And all the way to 40. But let's put a space. This is very neat. Let's put a double BR just because I don't like that it's so close to each other like that. I don't know, I love space. I love space. Okay, see now it's more. As a matter of fact, let's do this. So I put a slash in between each line. So it went all the way from 7 to 40. There's also something else called a while loop. While loop is a little different. So let's just comment this thing out. So this is for loop. Let's comment that. For loop. While loop. So this is how you write a while loop. A while, right? So let's just say while times equals to 40. Then just echo I'm still running. I think this is gonna break my browser, to be honest. Because it's like no stop. So while times equals to 40, echo, I'm still running. If it does break my browser, I guess you'll get to see what it's like to break your browser. I mean, to crash your browser. And yeah. See how it's not loading? Yeah, I think it's not a good idea. I might try to break that. So let's just put it like the other one less than or equal to. As a matter of fact, it's less than, let's say, 100. Let's see how many times it does it. Oops, let's go like over here. The file name is loops. Bad gate. Oh, yeah, I crashed. I crashed this thing here. Ah, great. It crashed the damn server. So, we've been going on for how long? 11 minutes. Cool. So, we crashed the server. Not cool. Not cool, but hey, what can we do, right? So you get the point with the wows. So YouTube sandbox has started. Why did I even move this to the middle of the screen? That was so pointless. We're back. So this is what we're gonna do. This is restarted the server. Crashed the server with that loop. It's a local server, so it's not serious. That's what happens when you don't break your loops. That's what happens when you don't break your loops. You get crashed. And it's still giving me a bad gateway. Why? Hold on. Okay. I don't know why this is happening. But you get the drift. Let's go back to the code. While times is less than 100, then echo, I'm still running. So pretty much you can say 40 minus 100. 100 minus 40, I mean it's 60. So this is going to run 60 times on the screen. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Or you see me next time.